Hi everybody, it's me, LisaT, coming at you with some positive energy, reading The Language of Letting Go by Beattie. The journey continues. And it's evening time, so it's actually lights out with Lisa. Okay, so we are reading June 23. Oh, so I'm ahead. Okay, anyways, we're doing June 23. Letting go of old beliefs. There's a thing in the 12 steps that says we had to let go of our old ideas completely. So the old ideas, so letting go of old ideas and old beliefs. A belief is something is just a thought that you've thought over and over and over again. And we get at these ideas. Maybe you have the idea that you're not good enough. Maybe you have the idea that things never work out for you. Maybe you think, I'm going to get in trouble or something. Or you think that, they don't like me. Or you think, I don't know. It could be a number of negative, but it's a lot. Before you're in the recovery program, most people have a lot of negative thinking patterns, negative belief patterns. So we need to let go of all of that completely. So letting go of old beliefs. Try harder, do better, be perfect. There's some be perfect, yuck. Perfection is a lie. Perfection is a lie. If you a lot of us also have this perfectionism thing. We want everything to be perfect. We want that thing to work out perfect. We want ourselves to be perfect. We want ourselves to look perfect. We want that situation to work out perfectly, but perfect is a lie. If we think we're being perfect, we're lying to ourselves because it's a false. So some old beliefs might be try harder, do better, be perfect. These messages are tricks that people have played on us. Those were implemented in us, by adult figures in our lives that were on their own journey and they didn't know any better. So these messages were like imprinted on us. These messages are tricks that people have played on us. No matter how hard we try, we think we have to do better. Always think, I suffer with that. I'm always like, it's never good enough. I'm never good enough and it's never good enough. That was the past. I'm definitely I've definitely evolved from that. So, no matter how hard we try, we think we have to do better. We got to still do better. It's like never good enough. But now it is. When you're doing this work, when you're working on this stuff, you can finally say, you know what? I'm good enough. It's good enough. The situation is good enough. Things are good as they are. That's how I know that I'm getting rid of my will and walking in something else's will. God's will is the way I do it, but you could be in a universal flow, a universal will. But what is happening right now is perfectly fine. There's that word perfect, but it's a different perfect. Things are good as they are right now. You are good as you are right now, in this very moment. Everything is full. The cup is full. So these messages are tricks that people have played on us. No matter how hard we try, we think we have to do better. It's a lie. It's a trick. Perfection always eludes us and keeps us unhappy with the good we've done. So perfection, it eludes us because we're trying to reach for something continually. Like we can never be satisfied in this moment because we're trying to still reach for that perfection, still reach for this other thing, and it never allows us to be happy for what we have right in this very moment now. All of this spiritual stuff is all about living in the now. At the end of the day, it's all trying to get us to live fully, presently in the now. So perfection eludes us and keeps us unhappy with the good we've done. I like to say this one thing to someone a couple of years back when I was really struggling and I was like, oh God, another mountain I got to climb, another mountain. And someone brought the light into my eyes and I was finally able to see, oh my God, I don't have to look at this mountain. If it hurts me to look at this thing in front of me, another obstacle I got to climb, why don't I get happy and look at all the mountains that I've climbed already? So, that helps me see the good that I've done. So perfection eludes us and keeps us unhappy and keeps us from seeing the good that we've done, the things that we've accomplished already. So messages of perfection are tricks because we can never achieve their goal, an unachievable goal. That's going to drive you effing nuts. Unachievable goal. Messages of perfection and tricks because we can never achieve their goal. Hear me when I say that. You're never going to get there. So stop trying and it's about accepting and acknowledging a different kind of perfection, a perfection as it is right now. Nothing that you have to reach for. We cannot feel good about ourselves or what we have done while these messages are driving us. That's why we got to let go of these old beliefs. Because if these messages are driving, if they're the driving force, then you're never going to feel good. So we got to get rid of these old messages, let go of all of these old ideas and start getting new ones. You know, a lot of recovery, a lot of spirituality, many spiritual teachers out there and profound books of spirituality. It's about an undoing. This is all about an undoing. It's undoing all this shit that we've built up, all these belief systems, undoing that all, clearing the slate, getting a new foundation to grow from, and then one that we fill now with just nothing but positivity. So we cannot feel good about ourselves or what we have done while these messages, these old messages, are driving us. We will never be good enough until we change the message and tell ourselves we are good enough now. So it's not about changing to be good enough. It's about changing the messages, changing the belief systems, changing the thinking patterns. We can start approving of and accepting ourselves. I want to ad-lib right now, approving and accepting of ourselves. And the cool thing is when you let the reins off, when you let the pressure off of yourself, you give everyone else around you the ability to just be like, to relax too. When you're someone who's like got to be perfect all the time and you like feel like everything's got to be perfect, it's tough to be around you because people are going to feel that pressure that they have to now be perfect. No one wants to feel that pressure. Pressure sucks. The only time pressure is good is in massage. So we can start approving of and accepting ourselves right now. Who we are is good enough. I had a friend also recently tell me too, he said, what if, I like using this now with other people, what if everything is perfectly good as it is right now? What if you are exactly how you're supposed to be right now? What if this situation is exactly how it's supposed to be right now? What if you were good enough? What if? It's like, can I entertain that idea? If I can entertain that idea, then maybe I can believe it one day. So who we are is good enough. Our best yesterday was good enough. Our best today is plenty good too. It's all good enough. What happened yesterday? Obviously it happened. It's reality. It's good enough. What you did today, it's done. What just happened 2 seconds ago? If I think like, fuck, I shouldn't have said that. It's done. It was good enough. It's happened. Don't try and change the past. You drive yourself crazy. Our best yesterday was good enough. Our best today is plenty good enough too. We can be who we are and do it the way we do it today. This is my best. I'm giving you my best. I can't give you any more than what's just happening, you know? So we can be who we are and do it the way we do it today. That is the essence of avoiding perfection. Avoid perfection. Life is flawed. Life is not, you know, there's going to be a blemish on your face one day. You know, there's going to be a gray hair in your head one day. And please, if you if you think that that's, I'm not perfect anymore, it's not a nice way to live. There's no joy in that. The essence that we can be who we are and do it the way we do it today. That is the essence of avoiding perfection. Be who you are and do it the way you do it. Just be who you are. Be who you are. This is who I am right now. There's a song. This is who I am inside. This is who I am. I'm not gonna hide. It's a beautiful song. This is who we are. So here's your prayer for today. God, help me let go of the messages that drive me into the crazies. Yes, that'll make you crazy. God, help me let go of the messages that drive. If there's a message, if you get a thought or a message or you feel something coming on and you're like, ugh, that doesn't feel good, stop, delete, cancel. Get that out of there. Let it go. Replace it with something positive. God, help me let go of the messages that drive me into the crazies. I will give myself permission to be who I am and let that be good enough. Permission. I've used that word a lot too in recovery. Like I said it to my friend, you know, let's give ourselves permission to do it this way. Let's give ourselves permission to be this. Let's give ourselves permission to have made a mistake today. Big freaking whoop, right? One more time for that prayer. God, help me let go of the messages that drive me into the crazies. I will give myself permission to be who I am and let that be good enough. Amen. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Mwah.